Hey guys, welcome back. Hope everybody had a wonderful day. And I'm just gonna quickly go over the markets with you. So today in the morning we had a CPI report which came up in line with expectations. That means that Federal Reserve can cut rates as it was expected in December. That means that it's going to be more liquidity in the market, and that's always good for risk assets like stocks and crypto. That's why stocks and crypto are in general running up today. Okay, so let's go into the charts and I'm going to go over potential trade setups that I'm looking into. And of course, at first, let's look at the chart of Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin short term was kind of in this upsloping channel. And remember guys that upsloping channels are in general bearish, which means that they indicate that there's going to be a potential pullback or kind of like a mini crash in the markets. Okay, however, this trend line right here is very important, and I'm going to explain why. So this trend line is connecting the high of the 2018 to the high of 2021, and you can see we are approaching it right now, and it's going around like $107,000. Okay, so the reason it's important is let's look at another trend line that goes through the high of 2013 through the high of 2018, and then it pierces kind of in the middle the bull market of 2021. Okay, and what happened in 2020 in December going into January of 2021, which is kind of the same time frame as we are right now, because 2020 was a halving year for Bitcoin, and usually in December is a bullish month if we look historically into the halving years of Bitcoin. Okay, so we can see that about the same time frame after the halving, Bitcoin pierced the same trend line, went above it, and then crashed below it. And this crash was very quick. It happened in a period of about 3 weeks, and it was 30% down move. Okay, so the question is, will we see something during this bull cycle? And there is just no way to know, guys. Like, we'll have to wait and see. However, chart patterns tend to repeat themselves. So if I were to speculate, I would say that we're probably gonna go above this trend line to maybe $120,000. That would make a lot of people extremely bullish, and a lot of people will start chasing this move because there's going to be a lot of hype saying that, oh, Bitcoin's going to $1 million. People just going to fear to miss out on that opportunity. They're going to start buying at these levels, and then Bitcoin will flush down. And I think we're going to have that about 30% crash that will go back below this trend line, maybe to about 90,000. And then we're going to go up and make the new all-time highs. So again, this is just typical market psychology that tends to repeat itself. There's a chance we're not going to pierce this trend line for now, and we might pull back from here. However, again, this just looks similar to me like last bull cycle. It's a similar time frame. It's December. Usually December in general is a bullish month for the Bitcoin when we talk about the halving years. Okay, so that's why I think we probably gonna expect a little upside very short term, especially considering the good news about the inflation, and then we're gonna see that flash out. Okay, we're gonna see that about 30% flash out in Bitcoin. Some altcoins might crash a little bit more than that, and then we're gonna still keep going up. The question is, what do you do if you if you own Bitcoin, if you want to buy right now. So this is not a financial advice, guys. However, I'm gonna tell you what I would do. So I do own quite a bit of Bitcoin, and I am not planning to sell anything at this point, even though we might see a 30% potentially more of a correction. I know that we are going higher. It's probably going to be, even if we're going to have a crash, it's going to have a very short crash, and then it's going to start going higher. So if you have spare cash, those downtimes are a very good time to buy. So I would wait for that 30% down move, because we eventually going to see it. Okay, the question is, are we going to go up a little bit more, or are we going to see it within upcoming days? You can see that this upsloping channel that Bitcoin was ranging within is kind of crossing this trend line right here that we are talking about. Okay, and this point right here is a lot of resistance, so there's a chance that we'll just go into this point, maybe pierce it through, maybe make it kind of like a topping tail and then go down. Again, there's just no way to know how it's going to behave. However, if you own Bitcoin, I definitely would not sell it for like try to time the market and try to like sell it right now and buy it cheaper. Most of the time you'll just get whipsawed in that market volatility, and you'll end up losing money. Okay, I would say you can just keep whatever you have, and then if market will crash, let's say 30 to 50%, use that spare cash to buy more, so that way when it pulls up, you have a lot more money than you have right now. Okay, so this is in terms of Bitcoin. Let's go to Ethereum. So Ethereum is going up. Again, Ethereum kind of same thing. It's an upsloping channel. So we're going to see probably a break to the downside from this channel. However, there's a chance that we're gonna go up initially before we have that flush out. So kind of same thing as with Bitcoin. We just have to wait and see. Usually Ethereum is lagging compared to Bitcoin, so Ethereum always does this crazy moves like a few months after the Bitcoin, and usually when Ethereum goes on that crazy run, that indicates what's called an alt season, when there's a lot of capital that's rotating from Bitcoin towards the altcoins. Okay, so we definitely, like, my speculation that we're probably gonna see it in January. Okay, that's what happened in 2021. Exactly in January of 2021, Ethereum started going on a crazy run. So right now, we can kind of wait and see. There's a chance that Ethereum will start going on the run right now. Maybe it will crash a little bit and then go on that run. However, please note that I fully expect us to have about 30% correction on both Bitcoin and Ethereum sometime either in the maybe second half of December or January, sometime in January. But we are going to have it, guys. Markets don't just go straight up. Okay, so let's look at traditional markets. Let's look at S&P 500. So S&P 500 was ranging in this channel, pretty much going all the way back to 2023, August of 2023 up to today. Okay, so today we had a strong up move on the good inflation news. We are probably gonna come to the upper part of this channel and then pull back. Okay, I really don't think this will break through that channel. I mean, that would need to be, I don't know, something crazy to happen, like government will start printing like crazy amounts of money again, like in 2020 or whatever, I really don't think we're gonna pierce out of this channel. I think we're gonna kind of bounce in it for some time. We might pull back a little bit more if we have something, you know, some kind of black swan event like geopolitical or whatever, some third world war or whatever. But for now, we're probably just gonna range within this channel. However, it's possible that we might break to the upside. You know, anything is possible in the markets. Like technical analysis is just probabilities. You can just see that the price was ranging in this channel, so it's more likely that it will continue doing that compared to that it's gonna break out. Okay, and that's what we're playing on. So Nasdaq, looking at Nasdaq, kind of the same thing. We are going between these two trend lines for quite a while. So I do expect that we're probably gonna go and test the upper this upper trend line right here and then pull back a little bit. Okay. This trend is kind of interesting. I mean, if we kind of go on a crazy bull run, we might actually go all the way up. Nasdaq is very tech heavy, and there's been some good tech news recently. Tech earnings are strong. American economy is very strong in general, so there's a chance we're going to see kind of a lot of upside in the tech. VIX is very low. VIX is volatility index. When VIX is low, that means that the fear in the market is almost non-existent. That means that markets are usually very vulnerable to any kind of news or like shocking news, you know, and might sell off really hard on anything that is not, you know, that's not considered good news. So again, we just have to wait and see. That is something that we just cannot predict with 100% accuracy. Okay, so right now my eyes are fully in crypto markets. It's Bitcoin, it's Ethereum. I am also eyeing some other altcoins like XRP, Hedera. Those have been on the run too, so we will see what's going to happen with them. But for now, you might expect some short-term crash that might happen in December or January. We might go up a little bit more, and then we probably gonna correct a little bit, which means that the market's gonna go down for maybe 20-30%. Okay, altcoins might go down a little bit more, and then we're gonna I really do believe we're gonna go on a very strong bull run in 2025. Okay, so alright guys, if you like the video, please drop a like, and if you want me to cover something like a topic of your interest, or you have any questions, please leave them in the comment below, and I'll try to do my best to do a review on that. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.